Now that we've gone through and built our course and all of the other tutorials, now we're going to go ahead and preview it. Well, how do you preview it inside of mLearning Studio? The first thing you want to do is at any time you can click on the Save Now button. This will save the course. You can also click on Save Backup. This will actually save a backup so you can revert back to it if needed. That means if something gets lost or if something gets deleted, you can revert back to a version that had that file before. You can also click on Save Course as a template. If you're going to start new courses with these same types of pages, instead of starting that new course from scratch every single time, you can save this course as a template, and it won't affect when everyone starts a new course with that template. It won't affect anything that you've done here. They'll be able to start from where you've left off, but they'll be able to start a completely new course. Now, to preview the course, you have two different options. You can come up on the top left-hand side and click on Preview the Whole Course. Or over on the right hand side you can also click on Preview the Whole Course. Now clicking on Preview the Whole Course will then launch the course previewer. Now because of mobile, it will actually need to optimize for best mobile performance before you can actually see the preview. After it's done, you'll get a little message that says loaded, and then you'll see the course first of all in the Flash version and then in the mobile version. So you can see that it's now loaded here. And now we're going to see the course and what it's going to look like for the learner as well. The first thing that I see is the Flash version of my course. And so if I scroll down, I'll notice that the first page is just a simple text page. I have my glossary down here, I have my narration, I also have my index. So I can see what my index looks like. I can see my different topics and see what those topics are like. Close my index. And because my screen real estate's a little bit small, it's a little bit hard to see right there. But I also have my mobile versions, so I can click on my different mobile versions to see what it's going to look like on mobile devices. The first one I want to look at is the phone. So if I click on the phone button here, it will then launch the course in the mobile version for the phone. So you can see it gives me a little bit of help controls that pop up. I can scroll through and know exactly what these different buttons do. I can then click on the exit button and the controls will go away. Now I'm going to rotate this so we can see it a little bit better, and you can rotate it to landscape or portrait mode at any time. And you can swipe in between the different pages. So you can see we see page number 1, and then I can go ahead and swipe to page number 2. So it allows you to take advantage of touch events, basically swiping back and forth and tapping anywhere to show the controls. Now when I tap the controls, it shows me what topic I am as well as what page I'm on as well, and then I can click on this help icon to get my help if I need to access the help at any time. And then I can also access my glossary, my index, my table of contents, which will show the different topics. And once I select the topic, it'll show the different pages within that topic, and I can always go back. And then also the quiz selection or quiz section. So or that's a different topic, so I can jump to different pages, or I can hit close to go back to the course. I can also see my narration text. So if I have narration text for this page, I can read the narration text, or again go to my glossary and access my different glossary terms and definitions. If I rotate it, it'll also show me the same thing, but in portrait mode. And that's my phone. If I want to also see a 7-inch tablet, see what it will look like in the 7-inch tablet version. It'll also show me in the 7-inch tablet, and this is the same course that's adapting to the new screen real estate. And you'll see that the picture actually shows me it takes up more room because it has more room to work with. And I can also go to the 10-inch tablet. Now because the 10-inch tablet has more room to work with, it actually in landscape mode has a persistent index on the table of contents, or it has a persistent table of contents that you can access the different types of pages right here from the table of contents. However, you can still swipe back and forth to the different pages, or scrolling down does have next and back buttons that you can access as well. So that's how you preview your course. You have your text pages, you have your text and image pages. By tapping on the image, it'll zoom up on the image. You can also see down at the bottom the caption heading and caption text for that image. If you hit next here, your video pages for the tablet mode will actually play inside of a window. You can still go to full screen if needed, and also with the phone it will just take advantage of the phone or the entire phone real estate there. Now this gives you a good preview of what it's going to look like on the mobile device. However, we do highly recommend that you also preview on your own devices. So if you click on preview on your own devices, you can send a preview to your course or to your own devices. Now I'll go ahead and go over that in the next tutorial.